Zerone gone early, Ryan, with a beastly 143.6 here, Ryan. Miles ahead of anyone else currently. Nashif second, Duncan taking third place at present.
Good. Yerasan and Daza giving each other a right old run for their money, split by milliseconds at the moment.
Weedle, Daza and Yerasan a brilliant top three for us there, Ryan. King Kodiak, though, Ryan, up to fourth place with a 207.7.
Yerasan, Jamie, in perhaps better form, as he's pipped Waddell to the top of the GT3 qualification leaderboard, but qualification is now finished. LMP1s looks like this, with Zerone, Nashif and Duncan repping the top three positions. In the GT3s, we've got Yerasan, Waddell, Daza in your top three.
It's been so incident-free, we haven't believed it. I feel like that's going to change tonight. It's all I'm going to say.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 60 minutes of Project Cars 2 racing on multi-class is now underway with Zerone getting off early. And we've got someone who hasn't started their car properly at the back who's just been sat there. But Zerone does get away with Nashif, Duncan in behind. Very close between those two, Jamie. But it looks like we did have a little bit of an interesting start. We've literally got parts flying everywhere to confirm damage is on, as well as Daza's getting spun round in the middle of the mid-pack as well. He's had a little bit of a shunt up the back. And it's been an interesting start, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it looked...
Whoa! LMP coming across! Oh, Jesus!
I think it was all triggered by that one LMP that didn't get off the line at all. And obviously, the grid's so close, it just caused a chain reaction behind that.
Tony has got a good view on Waddell here, making a move on King Kodiak, and it looks like he's going to get the move done. King Kodiak's going to attack back down the inside as they go side by side into the corner. Tony with a perfect view of this battle going on ahead of him, Jamie, hoping to snap up a position if there is mistakes between these two up front.
He is indeed, and King Kodiak in the green, Weedle in the blue here, and these two are fighting side by side, absolutely. In the GT3s, it absolutely is not that way, and there are multiple people that could win this class here. Tony even up in fourth, Ryan, having an excellent race. Got Chamberlain in behind him. Then we've got the mighty Daza and Yerasan just lurking. Look at this, Ryan. This is going to be a fantastic slice through the field, potentially, for these guys. But they got some quick races ahead of him. Oh, as Leeson gets a little tap onto the side of Yerasan, Ryan. And he's got away with it, but he's got to be a bit careful.
Anyway, we're going to try and keep an eye on what's going on here with plenty of cars going side by side. And that's a big, big spin from Daza. Daza has fallen down into 8th place. Didn't look like there was a touch, just a genuine mistake coming out of that corner. We've got a battle on our hands here for the final podium position in the LMP1s at the moment as Rumble with Nashif into the cockpit, and the curse of the commentator strikes again as we throw Nashif off his game, and he no longer can catch McFly in the short term. Psycho Lizard in 7th place, and Bada Payne, Jamie, having a right old battle here.
Psycho Lizard now in 6th place, Ryan, to correct you there, as he makes the move on Bada Payne, in fact.
Nashif some way up the road, but as we saw earlier, Nashif, perhaps prone to a mistake, and there's another mistake there from Psycho Lizard going a little bit wide into the corner, and that opens the door and hands 6th place back to Bada Payne. Is anyone's guess what's going to happen, but the battle for 3rd place, Jamie, rages on again as Nashif is caught back up to McFly.
Yeah, and it looks like he might have the chance to make the move here, Ryan. He does fairly...
Controversial bell. Ding, ding, ding from Benderama.
Oh, it's not like Benderama.
Oh! Leeson gets handed it on a silver platter as Frimo takes a spin. Actually,
as Nashif and Duncan, Ryan, coming together. So that gap has closed massively there. Nashif managed to make a huge gain on Duncan in the pit stop, my friend. Yes.
Oh, what's going on here?
Psycho Liz has got none of his car left. He's just parked on the apex. What happened there, Ryan?
Oh, no. I have no idea what happened. He obviously...
hello.
He's just...
Analyse the crime scene, Ryan. Look at that.
He's
Look at the state of that machine he's got.
He's lighter now, though, so should be quicker, right? Right, Jamie. 20 minutes to go. Now's the time I want your predictions. Yerasan...
Zerone might win.
Yerasan in 2nd place in the GT3s. What are we talking? Is he going to catch?
Not even going to talk about it. Oh my god, that's that LMP blast pass. Well, the gap has been pretty consistent for about 40 minutes now between Yerasan and Weedle. About 4, 5, 6 seconds. Although it is coming down slightly. But I've been so impressed with Weedle's performance tonight, Ryan. I'm going to have to go with him holding on. So let's jump on with Badapane, Ryan, who's significantly closer here to Chainminator up ahead of him as they both try and come past this GT3. And actually, I thought he was going to go
I
for the
thought he was
double
going to go, yeah.
The old double tip.
That would have been amazing. Badapane just shoots up the inside of both of them and goes, see ya!
Wow.
But it wasn't to be, unfortunately. But a great move nonetheless. Both of them making clean work of the GT3.
Here we go. This is a bad place on track to catch a GT3, though.
Yeah.
And as we can see, Chainminator having to be very cautious, maybe panicked a bit by the pressure behind him and not being as patient as he normally would. Did get away with it this time, though. We saw that on Monday, didn't we? Oh, it's Badapane desperate not to lose Chainminator. Again, a bit of desperation. We saw this a bit on Monday, didn't we? With people not wanting to give up their own battles, and we've seen Badapane now with several mistakes there in his urgency. It is a risk. You do have to keep a level head there.
And that pressure is getting bigger and bigger with every corner, Jamie, as that is now under a second, nearly half a second, just splitting these two.
Wow.
And you could suggest it's advantage Yerasan on the pace he's showing at the moment. Yeah. One day, and it could be tonight, Jamie, we might get the opportunity to ask him live how the name is pronounced. Oh, that was interesting.
He must be stressed right now. Right? He's having to work for this win, isn't he?
Yeah.
Wow.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Nothing. Stop watching.
Yeah. Oh, I thought Yerasan was going to make a little move there. And there's always an LMP out of nowhere. Woo!
Oh my days. That was incredibly close.
Oh, Jamie, there's no more clock. This is it. Race to the line. Who's it going to be?
Well, Shindu saying dive incoming. Yeah, I mean, how much does Yerasan want to risk? Does he want to settle for second here, thinking that he can mop up in the later rounds of the championship? Or is he determined to get this big W on the board early doors? Get them runs on the board, Ryan. That's the motto, isn't it? Let's see how aggressive he's going to be. I mean, he couldn't do much more in terms of putting pressure on. The only thing he hasn't done is made a move, Ryan. As Weedle goes very defensive here, as Yerasan is going to go for the old switchback, Ryan. He's going to run out of track there. He's very, very close. No LMPs around at the moment. They're following each other around, trying to pick up any tiny scrap of toe he can. Let's see. Race is complete. Zerone has won by about 46 years. And now it's these guys. This is the main battle now, right, left out on track. Weedle, if he lost it now, Ryan, it would be heartbreaking for him. He's done so well, but it's so close.
No!
It's so close.
Oh, God, I thought I was going to go round. I thought he was going to do him on the last few corners. Oh, my God.
He might, Ryan.
My heart sank. Oh, no!
Oh my days, Weedle's carried on. Weedle's carried on. Yerasan. Oh no. And that's it, Ryan. I can't believe it. Thank God that they both survived, but Yerasan pushing so hard. Too hard, in fact. Little touch. And there we go, Ryan. I think that's probably race done. But wow.
I think so. Heart in mouth moment, let alone for them, but for us here in the studio and you guys at home. Honestly, that corner then when they came up side by side, I was thinking, oh my days, what's going to happen? But big props to Waddell there. Right then, let's run down this leaderboard in class number 1, the LMP1s. We got Zerone, Nashift and Duncan making up your top 3 positions with and in the GT3s, Waddell, Yerasan, King Kodiak taking the top 3 spots. Jamie, I crave the answer to your question. Who is tonight's driver of the day? Give it to me. Give it to me now.
I'm going to go for the man we've just spoken to, Ryan. Putting up with the pressure, getting his first win. Going to go for Weedle.
Weedle is tonight's driver of the day.